Are negative thoughts suppressing your confidence and dragging you down? Hiya, how are you doing? It's Otaosese, and welcome to my web series. I want to share with you some tips in today's video that you can use to stop negative thoughts in their tracks and regain your confidence. The thing is, negative thoughts keep you from making positive changes to your life because all your confidence diminishes when you engage in negative thinking. If you often struggle with negative thinking, a voice in your mind could say things like, I figured this relationship was never going to work out. Or, I'm a fraud and everyone knows that. Who am I to call myself an expert? Or, I didn't get the promotion. Of course, I'm not qualified enough. This negative kind of thinking about your worth and your abilities will stop you from striving for a better life. Negative thinking causes you to feel depressed, fret, lack confidence, or be terrified about your future. This episode will help you overcome negative thoughts by showing you how to deal with them in an actionable way. Having said that, here are 4 steps to help you empower your thoughts, reclaim your confidence, and pay attention to the world around you with a positive attitude. Step 1 is understand the source. Your negative thinking is a product of your level of awareness. As a confirmed overthinker, I constantly make the effort to tackle the negative thoughts that flood into my mind. This is because I have a natural tendency to overanalyze scenarios and over-evaluate what people say or do. As humans, we think, we don't just act, and a number of unnecessary thoughts pop up when our brain allows itself to think. This behavior is controlled by the inherent chemicals in our brain. You see, our brains are hardwired to look for what might possibly go wrong almost all the time. And instinct tells us to either fight or run when there is a challenge. Curiously, while studying this topic for today's video, I discovered that there is a chemical called cortisol that helps fuel our body's fight or flight instinct in a crisis. Now, this chemical tends to flow more freely and actually stimulates negative thinking. So you have negative thoughts because at any point in time, all your options are considered by your analytical brain. However, in any given circumstance, there is almost always a positive thought that you can muster as long as you understand the source of your negative thoughts and develop new ways of thinking. Step 2 is acknowledge the thoughts. You'll be able to find a solution to overcome your negative thoughts once you acknowledge them. You can then counter them with affirmations or some other positive practice. The good news is everybody can learn how to fight negative thinking. And part of stopping negative thoughts is being mindful of them. This is a simple but powerful way to change the way you think. Now, my favorite quote on this topic is by a man named Ross Harris, author of The Confidence Gap, which I highly suggest you read. He says, negative thoughts are normal. Don't fight them, diffuse them. Look, I know it's much easier said than done, but being mindful of your thoughts means slowing down and paying attention to them. For example, if you had 9 good comments and 1 bad comment on your post on Instagram, it's easy to focus on the 1 bad comment. But instead of dwelling on the negative, which will leave you trapped in a dark place, it's critical to take a step back, acknowledge the thoughts, and create a more balanced, rational outlook. Making a list or solid mental notes of the most common negative thoughts that are holding you back is a crucial step to overcoming those very thoughts. Remember, that hard work is an investment. Step 3 is deploy your emotions effectively. In the professional world, emotional intelligence is an extremely important skill for people to have. In fact, employees with emotional intelligence inevitably positively influence the bottom line of most businesses. Simply put, emotional intelligence is the ability to understand your emotions, acknowledge the emotions of others, discover what triggers your emotions, and deploy your emotions effectively. Understand that when it comes to negative thoughts, the goal is to stop them. So you need to make a deliberate effort to focus on ensuring that your actions and words are in line with that goal. Negative emotions cause negative thoughts, and emotions are caused by something you can't control. One way to curtail negative emotions, though, is to ensure you understand the context of any situation before responding. So instead of responding to your impulses negatively, cultivate your emotional intelligence. This could include engaging in more prayer and meditation during the day or saving positive quotes on your phone. Be creative and embrace the authentic expressions of your emotions. Although high emotional quotient abilities may be easier for naturally empathetic people, anyone can develop them. Step 4 is accept your imperfections. Accepting your flaws gives you the freedom to step out and take chances on yourself. See, what you consider as shortcomings is good fortune dressed as difficulty, but your life can be changed when those limitations are applied correctly. So start looking at every challenge in your life as learning opportunities that help you develop, evolve, and become the person you want to become. Trying to maintain a facade is futile. It will get frustrating over time and strip you of your true self. Now, this may sound like I'm encouraging you to undermine yourself by admitting that you're not perfect, but the exact opposite is actually the case. It's human nature to measure ourselves against others. Sadly, we disempower our self-worth when we fixate on our own flaws. Look, perfection doesn't exist, but the cool thing is you can use your major imperfections to your advantage. Who cares if you made a mistake and failed? You can at least say you've had the confidence to start over and try something different. If you want to eliminate the negative thoughts from your life, love yourself for the person you are, surround yourself with the right people, and focus on positive thinking. And that's what I have for you for today. I really hope you found it useful. So tell me, have you ever spent time thinking about all the things in your life that are inadequate? I certainly have. What helps you control those negative thoughts? Let me know in the comments below, and feel free to be as detailed as you want to. As usual, to get more insights and ideas from me, head over to Otaosese.com and let's discuss there. And while you're there, sign up for email updates from me to get even more valuable content, cool strategies, and some personal insights from me for subscribers only. Be mindful and stay grateful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.